So when I think about impact, I think of the stories that I'm really honored to know that have been shared with me of the meaning that people made for themselves, engaged in this work. The thing about these projects is I'm, very privileged and honored to direct them, but they are created by the people who come together. One of those projects, 1 Million Bones, was a 5-year project in which over 150,000 people from around the world handmade human bones that were to be installed on the National Mall in Washington, D.C. to raise awareness about genocides happening in Sudan, South Sudan, the Democratic Republic of the Congo, Myanmar, Syria. It was a 5-year process where we did 2 50,000 bone installations, one in downtown Albuquerque. We shut down the street, people came dressed in white, and we laid those bones down in a choreographed performance that was choreographed by Sheer Greenberg at Cachette. Meanwhile, here in the US, democracy is being stolen and sold, and it's being reshaped into an authoritarian rule, all while our government is working to unlawfully detain and deport tens of thousands of innocent and vulnerable people in the most cruel and dehumanizing ways. I once read on a sign, if the human heart refuses to give refuge, then to be human means nothing at all. And I find that so poignant because meaning has only ever been made and found in relationship. And I think what art does at its very best is that it reflects our humanity back to us so that we can see and consider that there are other truths outside of our own. And that really gets to the question that's behind all the projects I've ever worked on, and that is, what is the responsibility of belonging? And if we do belong to one another, then what is our responsibility to each other? Currently, I'm working on a project called Of Grief and Dreams, which is a project that was imagined for individual and communal healing. We are building a ship here in the Albuquerque high desert for people to come and grieve and dream in. And the purpose is to create a place where people can explore what they can mine from their own dreams that will allow them or enable us to live and thrive amidst the grief that is all around us. This is a deeply personal project for me because in 2021, my youngest son was diagnosed with an ultra-rare and aggressive cancer that spread to his lungs. And as he continues to fight for his life, I continue to fight to keep my soul alive amidst overwhelming grief. As an artist, the most healing thing I know to do is to bring something into existence that wasn't here before, and to do that in community. I found that, working in community and using the beauty, bringing people together through something that's a beautiful vision, a beautiful idea, a beautiful value, people who wouldn't normally find themselves, together in one space, but I've seen art do that, and that's what inspires me. You do this work and you do it because you believe in it, and I really accept this though on behalf of every other person who came and made these projects possible, because they have no meaning without that work. And I have always been so humbled by seeing what people will give, to think that, to get this award on behalf of all those actions that came together in these beautiful tapestries. It's such an honor.